Power Ace Radio.
Okay, so hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of PAR Real Talk. My name is Paddy. I'll be the host of the show. Welcome to Power Ace Radio. And I have an incredible guest. If you could please tell us your name, tell us where you're from, and tell us what you do, please.
Yeah, my name is Drew Motiv. I am from Colorado, Lakewood, Colorado, and I am a motivational speaker and a professional hype man.
Perfect. I like that. And so through the my readings about you, um your journey, you faced addiction, suicide attempts, legal struggles. Can you share one moment that was a turning point for you?
Yeah, a turning point for me was in 2018. I I believed in God. I just didn't know what to call it at first. And I went to a bookstore and I prayed that I'd find the right book for me. And I was brought to this book called The Wisdom of the Universe by Neil Donald Walsh. And I remember one day I was sitting in my room and I haven't read the book yet, so I was like, I should open up this book and check it out. And I read this page and I stopped breathing because it was so intense and just a huge spiritual awakening for me at that moment. And ever since then, I've been on this spiritual journey, and um, there's just been beautiful, beautiful experiences. I mean, it comes with the ups and the downs, but it's been a beautiful journey since then.
Nice, nice. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Of course.
Um, so like many of our listeners are facing their own battles. But how do you channel your personal hardship into something that inspires others instead of holding you back?
Yeah, if you just continue to move forward no matter the obstacles, I promise people, even if I don't know them, that your life will turn into something so beautiful that you can't even imagine right now, but you just can't give up when it gets hard.
Nice. That's a great answer. So you created this movement called Divine Family, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So can you explain what it is, why you started it, and what it means to you personally?
Of course. So Divine Family Movement is we're all one big soul family, and the mission is to spread peace and love and positivity, encourage people to go after their dreams and never give up no matter how hard life gets. I created it because I've always wanted to be a motivational speaker and a hype man since middle school. I was the kid in the back of class with the headphones on, writing in my journal. I'm going to get through what I'm going through right now, and I'm going to help other people. And so I created Divine Family Movement because of that, just getting through what I've gone through and just wanted to help other people as well.
Mm, really, really great. And oh, that's commendable. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
and so what's one mindset habit that keeps you going when life gets tough?
My dad, before he passed away last year, he told me to never give up on faith. And ever since he told me that, I've never given up on faith, and it's turned into something so beautiful.
That's really great. And you've built a movement that travels globally. But how do you stay authentic while connecting with different cultures and audiences?
You just have to be yourself authentically all the time. I can't be anything but authentic. Otherwise, I just feel weird if I'm not being myself and out of place.
Nice. And because you're not just a speaker, as you said, you're also a hype man. But how did you develop this style of blending, everything? Because you do a bit of music, the energy, the motivation. How do you develop your style?
I developed my style by loving music and needing it to be a little bit different than what everybody else is doing.
Mm, mm. That's really cool because at the end of the day, it's the authentic you. That's what people want to. Um, that's what they came to see. Um, so I was talking about your show. What's your favorite moment in a live show? Those ones that just gives you goosebumps every time.
Yeah, uh, I would say my favorite part would be when I tell people that they can do anything they want to do as long as it's positive, and bringing people up on stage as well and just letting them have a moment to shine as well, not just about me because it's not me, it's we. That's Divine Family's tag, and I love giving people the opportunity to shine as well.
Wow, that's really, really incredible. It's not me, it's we. That's a powerful, powerful statement. I love that.
I
And
appreciate that.
can you describe maybe a moment when the audience's energy completely transformed your performance?
Yeah, I would say when we're doing the crowd surfing on a tube, when there's music playing, everybody's engaged with each other, and it really inspires me.
Nice, nice, nice. Because on your live shows, you have things like inspirational rush,
Yep,
right?
yeah.
Um, how do these interactive moments help people internalize your message?
It helps them by them feeling seen and being able to participate with me and not just me talking to people.
Mm. Nice, nice, nice. And when you see someone get the Divine Family tattooed on them, what does that tell you about your work's impact?
I know it's real. It's a real movement that's actually impacting people. And when someone got it tatted, I was in awe because this has been a dream for a while. And I actually knew this movement was a real thing when a 13-year-old messaged me one time. And he was like, hey, if it wasn't for your movement, I would have ended my life by now. So I appreciate that.
Wow, wow, wow. It's really deep and it's you can feel you can see the reward straight away. The impact that you're creating in the world. Thank you so much. And as you're helping others, have you ever felt doubt about your path? And how did you overcome it?
Yeah, I've definitely felt doubt about my path because there's people that are close to me that sometimes don't see the vision, whether it's family or friends, and that can create doubt when they don't see it. But the way I overcome that doubt is by just continuing to spread the message and knowing that it is affecting people and getting responses from strangers that I don't know, and they tell me it's helping them, and even in the smallest way, what by like messaging somebody and being like, hey, I see you, you're doing great, and they respond, wow, where did you come from? You're like an angel. I needed that at that right time. That kills all the doubt that comes up.
No, that's really great. Thank you. And what lesson do you wish you could have shared with your younger self?
It kind of leads back to what I've been saying, which is to never give up no matter how hard life gets, because it's going to turn into something so beautiful that you can't even imagine right now.
Okay, that's great. Great message. And let me go into this bit that, because what's one maybe misconception people have about motivational speakers or high performers?
One misconception that people might have about motivational speakers and hype man would be that we're just up there to preach, but we're actually up there to help people and know that let other people know that they can do what they wish they want to do too.
Mhm. Great, great. Thank you. And for somebody that is, thinking they want to help, they have like, they've been through their own story and they just feel like they can help others. How do they get started?
You get started by having a clear audience that you want to reach, and after that, the best thing to do is just put out videos of you speaking and just take it from there from day to day. And there's also a bunch of, if you don't have good speaking skills, you can look into schooling that will teach you how to speak better. Also, there is I want to give a shout out to Youth Speaker University. I went through them and they teach you all the business side of speaking. Great people. So that's how I'd say you get started. Just keep that vision and just do what you need to do to make it come to life.
Really, really great advice. Got to get started first, see what you need, and if it's schooling you need, yeah, you got to educate yourself and yeah, reinvest in yourself, I guess. Thank you so much for the answer.
Yeah, of course.
And where do you see the Family movement in the next 5 years?
It's definitely going to be a worldwide known thing, even more than it is now. I see it as everybody waking up to who they actually are, which is a powerful divine being within this temporary human body. And I just see people spreading more peace and more joy to each other. And there's going to be more stages, bigger audiences, and just a lot more love for sure.
Nice. Yeah, we pray that that is so, and we'll be here to follow your journey. And talking about following your journey, where can people, people that want to listen to you or people that want to support your cause, where are the best places to find you? Social media or websites or
Yeah, so the website is dr- divinefamilymovement.com, and my Instagram is Drew underscore motive, DREW underscore MOTIV, and that's on Facebook as well. And Divine Talks podcast is on YouTube.
perfect. So you covered all the grounds there, the major ones. Thank you very much. And let's go into this segment as we're kind of wrapping up. So this be called a quick fire round. And if there's one song that instantly lifts your energy, what is it?
That's a good one. I would say the first one that pops up in my intuition right now would be At My Best by Machine Gun Kelly.
Ooh, very nice choice. And are you a morning person or a night owl?
I am both.
Nice. It's burning both ends at the burning candle at both ends. And while we're burning both ends, how do you kind of keep yourself energized and relaxed rather than work?
Yeah, so I have a routine that I do every day. Would you like me to explain it?
Please do.
Okay, so I wake up, obviously, I express gratitude and pray, make my bed, hydrate, stretch, and then do 100 push-ups. And then I get a 30-minute workout in. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I take a run after the workout. And on Thursday, Tuesday, and Saturday, I jump rope after the workout. I have a protein smoothie and then I shower, do my hygiene, say some affirmations in the mirror, and then I do a 10-minute meditation. After that meditation, I do some reading, studying, and writing. I have lunch at 12. After lunch, I do some Divine Family Movement growth, which was networking, promoting, practice for shows, and making videos. And then I have a snack at 3, and then after that, I have dinner, and that schedule has been a very, very helpful thing to keep me energized and relaxed.
Oh, wow. That is very well laid out. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah,
And do
of
you
course.
think this the key to success? Having everything in the right order and how or is it okay to just wing it?
Um, Winging it's not the best idea sometimes. I think that having structure every day is key to success and being consistent with it.
Nice, nice. I like that. And who would play you in a motive about your life if there was a film about you?
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry.
So if movie was made about you, who would you like to play a movie about your life? Which
Mm.
actor?
Yeah, I don't I don't really know for that one.
No, that's okay. That
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
we'll leave that to the judgments of the listeners.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
And yeah, so any kind of closing remarks for the listeners, the first let's put into two sides. The ones that have been following you from day dot, and the new ones that are listening through the podcast or the future ones. Um, what message would you like to give them?
I want to express my gratitude to the people that have been following me and let them know that they are amazing and I love them unconditionally. And this is just the beginning of Divine Family Movement, and that there's going to be so much more ahead to just continue to stick around. And I appreciate the support more than that they understand. And to the new people that are just tuning in, welcome to Divine Family Movement, where it's nothing but pure love, no matter your race, your gender, religion. It's just mad love. And I hope that you enjoy the peace and the love that we have to give you.
Okay, that's great closing statements. I would like to say thank you so, so much for coming on the show. Um, it's been very great, getting to share experiences with you. Yeah, until we meet again, it's been a real pleasure.
Yeah,
Take
thank you for having me.
welcome. Bye bye.
Bye.
Power Ace Radio.